summer is upon us and I have the perfect summer cake for you. We are going to do a couple of beach buckets in the sand, and we're even going to make a chocolate sand castle for on top of one of them. So to start, we need some round cakes. I have a 6-inch round here and a 5-inch round. Okay, so we're going to make a small bucket here, and then I've got a 6, an 8, and a 9-inch cake over here. You could also, if you had a 7-inch, I just didn't have a 7-inch, you could go 6, 7, and 8-inch. But it doesn't really matter. We're going to just carve it down anyway. Okay, so start with the small ones. Let me just cut the top off here. And cut this one off. Just making it level. And then you need a round circle to place it on. So I have a 6-inch cardboard here. Just put a little bit of buttercream on it. And take off the paper here. You can either cut these in half and fill them if you want. You just need to make sure that you have a really good stiff buttercream dam for the filling. And just remember, you are going to carve in a little bit, so don't put the filling too close to the edge. I'm just going to use them just like this. Put some buttercream. Whoops! Get it on the cake and not on my hands. Be helpful. So I'll just put a little bit of buttercream in there. Okay, and again, this one you could go ahead and you could fill this also if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on top, and then I need to carve down at this angle. I should put that on here. Okay, get some of these rough edges here off, and then we can go ahead and ice it. We're going to end up covering these in rolled fondant, so it just has to be a crumb coat, basically a thick crumb coat of buttercream. So I'll start on top. And have the icing flow over the edge, down the sides. My cake's actually sliding a little bit on that board. Once you get the buttercream down to the base, it'll help prevent your cake from sliding on that cake board. Even though I had a little bit of buttercream underneath it, it's still sliding a bit. Okay, so when you get to about that point, what you want to do is take a scraper like this at an angle and come around the edge. And then come in from the outside. And come back around one more time. Okay, so at this point we just want to go ahead and stick it in the freezer for about 20 minutes, let it set up, and we'll go ahead and give it one more smooth over. While that's in the freezer, we'll go ahead and we'll carve our next cake down and do the same thing.